Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to this good episode. In today's lecture, I will be teaching on easy ways, the best ways to break trading, the best way to analyze the best process, the best procedure that we need to break down your chart for you to be able to see different opportunities in the market. And today we are taking good USD as our favorite chart. So like this particular chart, we are on daily time frame. So before you wake up, you want to trade, you wake up in the morning or in the evening time you wake up, the first thing to do is to look on your general bias, on your general time frame. Why are you looking on the general time frame? One, to know the overall trend of the market. Is the market on bearish trend? Is the market on bullish trend? Is the market on range? That means if the market is buying, that means it is on bullish trend. If the market is selling, that means it is on bearish trend. Like if the market is going upward, that means it is on bullish trend. Now, if the market peradventure started going from the upside to the downside, that means the market is selling. Now, if the market did not have any direction, like the market is going up to down, up to down, that means the market is what? On a range. Say for instance, when you look on this particular place, just like the market have one direction till this spot before it push down. That means it is on a bearish trend, it is in a straight line coming down. But in this particular spot, in this area we are now, we find out the market is not going up consistently and is not coming down consistently. It's not going up every time frame that you come. You first of all check the overall trend. In daily time frame now, for you to spot this area that we are now, you find out that this particular place is in a range. So it's not going up consistently, it's not coming down, rather it's going up. When you reach to a certain level, it will push you down. That means it is in a range, in a tight range. So now, but what are we to do? We can't find opportunity here in this time frame. In this particular place, we cannot see any opportunity. Rather, what are we to do? We have to do what? Go down to lower time frame to look for opportunity of the market. To look for opportunity of the market, to see what is the overall trend. That is the only thing we are looking to see if the market is in uptrend or in downtrend. So if the market is in downtrend, that means whatever we will be looking for in the market is to only sell. If it is on a bearish, it is on a bearish, that means we have to look for opportunity to sell. But if the market is on a bullish, we only look for opportunity to buy. But if it is on a range, that means we will sell from the resistance zone and buy from the support zone. That will be only our aim. So, but in this particular analysis, I am only teaching you people how to find or how to spot a zone, a clear zone from A to Z, any opportunity of the market in every time frame has its own particular ways of filtering out the opportunity in the market in every time frame. So now in daily time frame, we can see that the market is in a range. So what are we to do? We are to see that the market is in a range, we have to look for a lower time frame. So we can go down to 4 hours time frame. So in 4 hours time frame, in 4 hours time frame, we can only see that the market was creating something like market was in uptrend here. You see, and the market was in uptrend from this zone to this zone. The market is buying, consistent buying. So now reaching this zone, this area, the market turned down and start doing what? Selling consistently. And what has a rethink, a pullback, and do and have a pullback on buy consistently, buy to the upside before pushing down to the downside. That means the market was in a downtrend. So now that we saw that the market was in a downtrend, what are we going to do? So what we are going to do is that we have to look for a lower medium, a lower place to find our main aim in the market. We have to find the current market price. That is the only thing we are looking for. So now the current market price, I can see that in past day that the market was on a downtrend. This market was on a downtrend. There is something like a change of character here. Change of character here. And we have something like a break of structure. Break of structure to the downside. We have something like break of structure to the downside. We have something like break of structure to the downside. Now, coming to this zone, we find that we see that the market came to this zone and did not give us another break of structure. And it came to this zone and started creating like something like higher high and higher low. Now, this particular place turned as if it is a range, and the market came here and gave us something like a range that the market have been in a range for here. So coming to this zone in a bullish trend, we have something like change of character here. That means the market have turned from buying, from selling to a range, from a range to uptrend, that is to buy. So that means we have something like a change of character. That means the market have changed from selling to buying. That is what we mean by change of character. Now coming to this zone, we have seen that the market have do something like change of character and have a pullback before it broke out from this zone. That means there is something like a break of structure where the market broke to the upside before having a pullback. So after the pullback, we have something like a break of structure again, internal break of structure. So after the internal break of structure, we find out we have another break of structure here to the upside. We have something like internal break of structure here to the upside. So after all this, after all this, why is because the market was in a uptrend, we have a pullback. So but that pullback, we want to see a region or a a base in which the market is looking up to come down. So we find out the lowest the new structure that caused the break of structure, the new origin that caused the break of structure after the range. We have something like internal structure here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You see, now coming to this zone, have break of structure here. Inside it, inside the 4 hours time frame also. So what we are doing now is that we have something like origin here where the market tapped into before breaking. So that means this is our origin. This is our origin. So if this area, this bullish engulfing candle is our area, so that means we are looking for this area for market to tap into here before going up. So in that case, we are going down to lower time frame of 1 hour or 2 hours in short. In 2 hours, we find out the market have tapped into this our region, into this our bullish engulfing. So this one now is the liquidity. So we can push this our there to this area now, in which this is the origin that caused the change of character, and this is the origin that caused the break of structure. So in which in this area, in this break of structure to the upside on 4 hours, there are still internal structures in this our 1 hour time frame. We can see that we have a change of character here before the break, in which this have 4 hours have taken overall of it. So we go up and break out of the structure. So coming down now, we find out that the market have done something like a selling zone. Market have turned back. You see, change of character. Change of character. Come to this area. Break of structure. And the market was on a tight range. So as the market was in a tight range, we don't have to follow it because there is no strong range. There is no strong movement because of the Ukraine and because of the Israel and the Iran war. So there is no strong movement. So now that we have seen that the market have tapped into this origin and rally to the upside, what are we thinking to do? We are going down to lower time frame, like 1 hour. So now in our 1 hour, we see that there is a break of structure here, a change of character here, change of character here, break of structure before the tight range. So on this tight range now, the only thing we can see is that we will reform this back this area that the market, this is our origin that the market tapped into. Is the only thing we are seeing. So going down to the lower time frame on the selling buy-in, we find that the market has a bullish a bearish order block here. We have a bearish order block in this area, in which market will respect on a lower time frame. So, and that is the origin that caused the break of structure. So, in which whenever market came to this zone, it will have a pullback before going to the upside. So now we have seen that the market have tapped into our origin, and there's something like a tight range. That tight range now is not going up consistently. It's not going up at once. It's not coming down at once. So it's just doing something like a range here, a trend line inside the range. So now we are going down to 30 minutes. We are looking for opportunity of the market too. So that is the opportunity we are looking for. On our 30 minutes, what can we see? Now, on 1 hour, on 1 hour, in 1 hour, we can see in 1 hour, let us make this zone visible, and let's make this zone visible in lower time frame. Like a minute. Let us make it visible and make this zone also visible. Yeah, we are making this zone visible also, and make this zone also visible. This area also, I'm making it visible. So now we have seen the origin that the market has tapped into before. So we are going down to 30 minutes. Now if we go down to 30 minutes, we find out that the market, the origin and the market have tapped into for this other block. So we push it up to this bullish order block. So now the area in which the market have tapped into in this 30 minutes is this more order block, bearish order block. So now the market have tapped into this origin before going up further. So the area in which we are going down is 15 minutes. Now, in 15 minutes, we find out this is the area in which the other block was present. You see how I am refining it, because if you go to 1 hour, you can see that this area was the area where the market started buying. All this side is weak, so I am still refining it to the lowest bottom, in which you will just enter it will be a sniper enter. So on this lower time frame now, on 15 minutes, this is the origin that caused the breakout. Now, this is the trend line that we draw in our 1 hour. and it's still respecting those zones. So whenever the market taps into this uh, uh, trend line, it rally to the upside. So you can see whenever the market taps into this trend line, it will buy to the upside. Now on our current market structure, we found out that we came to this zone and they create something like range inside the range. You see that this zone here, there is something like a range here, and that range, this is a break of change of character. You see that the market was on a range and it changed from a range to upside. That means have something like a break change of character. So now, what am I waiting for now? I'm waiting for the market to do something like a pullback to this area that was broken or that was taken out by the change of character and give me something like a break of structure. I will know that yeah, that time the market is want to move out from that area because this is the origin that caused the change of character, and this is the so when the market came down to this zone, before we have something like an origin that will cause the break of structure, that will be the origin that will map out, depending if the war, if this war doesn't continue, if US did not support Israel and other Arabic countries did not support Iran, that is when this market can rally to the upside. If not, the market will still come down to retest our 4 hours order block or 4 hours bearish, bullish engulfing candle. So now that we have seen that that was the area in which we are looking for. Now another area we are looking to, this is the area we are looking to buy from. This is the area we are looking to buy from. So we can map it like a zone. This is the area we are looking to buy from. If the market decide to come down to this zone, so we buy to the upside. How much we are looking for? 40 pips. So if the market is coming down slow motion, coming down when the market open on Monday and the market is coming down without speed, if it is coming down slowly, that means we will be looking for buy in this our resistance zone, and the resistance from our previous resistance return to support to move to the upside. So now, what if the market decide to rally to the upside? Where are we looking to sell? If the market decide to rally to the upside, where we are looking to sell this area that the market have tested severally. There are areas in which market have tested severally. Let me map it out. There are areas in which the market have tested severally. Let us look for it. Okay. There are areas in which market have tested severally. Market have tested this area severally, consecutively. So in which when market come down, it will try to respect this zone. So if the market open, if the market open and go up and started going up to the outside, we will looking for a sell in this area. We'll be looking for a sell in this area. So let us see if the sell will go well. Okay, now this is the area seeing we are seeing on the much lower time frame. This is the area we are refining to, that we are seeing. So if the market open and If the market open, this is the bearish engulfing, the origin that caused the change of character here. You see, that caused the break of structure. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, go up again. This is the area we'll be looking to sell. Selling zone. Let us write it. A sell zone. This is a sell zone. On Monday market, if the market, this is a sell zone. Sell zone. This is a sell zone in which if the market came here and pick and give us a sign that the market wants to sell, this is the area we'll be looking on to selling. So we can reform it, reform it to lower time frame. We see the sell zone is still active. We go down to 5 minutes to see. So on our 5 minutes, now this is our sell zone. This is the area we'll be looking to sell if the market go up, if the market started buying to the upside. That was the area we'll be looking on to sell from. So this area, let me use it as green. This is the area we'll be looking to buy, the buy area as green, the buy area. Now this is the buy area. This is the buy area. This is the buy area in which buying area. This is the buying area in which we are looking on to buy if the market came down to our origin. This is the area that caused this is the area we are looking on to buy. If the market came to our area and give us what we need, this is the only area we are seeing. So because we can see that in this 15 minutes, the market was creating something like a tight range. You can see was creating something like a tight range. So if the market peradventure break out from any of this range rather to the downside, that means the next zone they are coming to is this area. So if they break with the body of the candle, that means we are not trading. So we wait for it to come down to either this bullish engulfing candle. That is where we'll be looking or waiting for the market to tap into before we can buy to the upside. So if another one, the market decide and decide and break out from this area. I mean, like if the market decide and break out, do everything and break out from this zone, on retesting, we can buy to this zone before selling. So that is where we can pick double positions, we can set from this zone. So peradventure the market also decide to break out from this zone, but it will be a short buy. Retest this area so we can buy to this zone before going on further. So it's a short sell, but I won't advise anybody to sell in this area. Rather, you can cease buy, wait for the buy setup to be ready to buy to the upside. So, or you wait for the market to break out from this area, retest, you can still buy to the sell zone before you the market will collapse. So that is all I have today. So I know during the week we can still look for much better things in the market, but for now this is the only thing we are seeing in the market. So if you want to enroll in our lesson, you can chat me up or chat me on my WhatsApp line or my chat me on my email me. So please, I will be happy if you watch and send to your brothers or any of your friends that is interested in this uh, market, in this forex trading, and you can also subscribe to my channel and share to your brothers and also like. Thank you and God bless you. See you on Monday morning after the market have done whatever it have done. So, but there are many tensions in the market in the uh, world this period. We have a strong war going on, but I think it's a regional war. So it's a regional war. So Nigeria, US have not decide on what to do if they are supporting Israel, and some of the Arabic country have not engaged in any war. So it's still a regional war. So, but during the weekend, like tomorrow, that is Sunday and Monday. So whatever we see on our news, the war news can change the whole analysis. Doesn't mean that we analyze this market. That is why you have to be professional. That we analyze this market does not mean that it will play the way we analyze it. But what you will be looking for is to look for your entering position. Like now, if the market decide and break out from this range, coming down and have something like a bullish engulfing candle, and market came to this zone and reject and start rejecting this area, that means we are looking for opportunity to buy to the upside. But the market came down to this zone and break the body of the candle, break out from this our zone. I mean, like if the market is coming down and the market is coming down with a full force, coming down like this, coming down like this, coming down like this, and break out like this on sell. This is a red candle on selling. So we are not entering the market. Why? Because the market did not give us enter. Understand? The market did not give us entry. But if peradventure the market came here and give us something like this and have a pullback and give us something like this, break out from this zone, come back and have a pullback and stopped here, and we have something like week. We have something like week, and give us something like week, and give us something like week, and do something like this. For example, that means we have seen that the buyers and this buyers turn to green, and this one turn to green. So and we see that the market now have changed from buying to what, to selling. I say the market have changed from buying to what, to selling. Why? Because the selling buyers the selling buyers that we are looking for to sell have automatically changed to buying. Immediately you see this kind of rejection, that means this kind of rejection like this, you see it here, it's my hand, this kind of rejection. You see that the market, the sellers are very weak in the market, and the buyers are entering into the market. What you do is that you immediately have seen this particular candle, this particular market price, you enter it on buy and put your stop loss below the rejection, below the wick of the candle, and extend your stop loss. You take profit. Yes, let's see for example. You see it like this. This is long. You see it like this, and the market gives you this kind of thing. This is your entry. You extend your target, and this is your stop loss. This was your entry. Because when we as market close and give you this rejection, so what you will see in this area is a place, a time in which what you will see in this area is a time in which the market close and I have something like market selling back again. I have something like market selling back. I have something like market selling down, selling down. So as you have entered it here, that place will be your entry. This will be as this particular one will be red. So I'm trying to show you the entry module. So as you enter it here and you extend your stop loss down to this area and you extend your profit to the upside, nothing will make this market when this market sell to this area, it will send it back and turn to weak and started going upward. As green. So that is all it is. So when it is like this, the wick will be there. The wick will be here. That means you are moving to the upside. That means you are moving to the upside. That is just the scenario. So, but let us leave all this thing. This one is only for people that are enrolling in the class. That's where we sit down and teach all these ones well. So thank you and God bless you.